Al-Mazraa, also known as as-Sijn, is a village in southeastern Syria, administratively part of the as-Suwayda Governorate, located 12 kilometers northwest of as-Suwayda. Nearby localities include al-Hirak, Khirbet Ghazaleh and Da'el to the west and Walad and Bosra to the south. According to the Syria Central Bureau of Statistics, Al-Mazraa had a population of 2,596 in the 2004 census. The town is also the administrative center of the Al-Mazraa nahiyah of the al-Suwayda district, which consists of 12 villages with a combined population of 16,627. History. The modern town was formerly known as as-Sijn, and a site called Al-Mazraa, which means the farm in Arabic, was situated nearby to the southeast. A stone with an inscription dating from 179 80th CE has been found in the town. Although the inscription dates from the Roman era in Syria, there is no other indication that the immediate region surrounding as-Sijn was part of the Roman province of Arabia Petraea at the time, and historian Glenn Warren Bowerstock suggests the inscription was on a wandering stone which had made its way to as-Sijn from some other place that was actually within the province of Arabia. In 1596 the village appeared under the name of as-Sijn in the Ottoman tax registers as part of the nahiyah of Bani Nasir in the Qada of Hauran. It had an all-Muslim population, consisting of 39 households and 11 bachelors. They paid a fixed tax rate of 20% on agricultural products, including wheat, barley, summer crops, goats and beehives. In addition to occasional revenues, the taxes totaled 5,500 AKCE. In the mid-19th century, Al-Mazraa was described by Irish missionary Josias Leslie Porter as a small ruined village, beside which there is a large fountain. It was inhabited by Ghor Arabs who encamped at the site. Porter described as-Sijn as a small Druze village situated on a low hill, contains some old houses of great solidity. In 1838, as-Sijn was noted by American scholars and missionaries Eli Smith and Edward Robinson as a mixed Muslim and Melkite village, while Al-Mazraa was a kirba. At some point in the middle to late 19th century, Druze peasants from Jabal Hauran captured as-Sijn and other Muslim-majority villages in the Hauran plain and drove out their inhabitants. During the Druze revolt against the Ottomans to protest conscription into the Ottoman army, Ottoman General Mustafa Pasha led his army to as-Sijn, where he faced the forces of Ismail al-Atrash, the Druze chieftain. Although Atrash's men inflicted heavy casualties on Mustafa Pasha's army, the Ottomans eventually captured the town after receiving reinforcements. Consequently, in October 1862, al-Atrash negotiated an agreement with the Ottoman authorities, whereby al-Atrash would collect taxes from the Druze and Bedouins of the Hauran on behalf of the authorities in return for Druze exemption from conscription. In 1879, armed confrontations between the Muslims of Basra al-Hara and the Druze of Jabal Hauran was used an opportunity by the Muslims of the Hauran plain to press the Ottoman authorities to force the Druze withdrawal from 16 formerly Muslim villages in the plain. The authorities accepted the request and consequently, a peace arrangement was made between the local Muslims and Druze, whereby the latter would withdraw from the plain villages. However, the Druze ultimately did not withdraw from 10 of the plain villages, among which was as-Sijn. By 1888, a large Ottoman garrison was established in Al-Mazraa in a bid to keep the frequently rebelling Druze clans in check and force the total Submission to the government. Modern era. As-Sijn was destroyed by Ottoman forces under the command of Sami Faruqi Pasha during the 1910 Druze revolt. The Ottomans were driven out of Syria by Arab and British forces in 1918, during World War I. Sometime after its destruction in 1910, the village was restored, and in 1919 it had an estimated population of 800 Druze, 100 Christians and 20 Muslims. Al-Mazraa near as-Sijn was the site of the Battle of Al-Mazraa during the Great Syrian Revolt against the French occupation. The French forces, under the leadership of General Roger Michaud, consisted of 5 battalions of infantry, 3 squadrons of cavalry, in addition to armored cars and artillery. They were attacked, on the 2nd of August 1925, by 500 Druze and Bedouin horsemen, led by Sultan Pasha al-Atrash. The rebel assault forced the French army into full retreat, and the battle turned into a rout. The victory at Al-Mazraa was a turning point in the course of the rebellion, inspiring Syrian nationalists in the country's capital and the countryside to join the Druze in the revolt. Syria became independent in 1946. During the 1950s, the Ba'ath Party emerged as an influential force in Syrian politics, and one of the members of its military committee, Lieutenant Colonel Mazidad al-Hunaydi, was born in as-Sijn. As-Sijn was eventually renamed Al-Mazraa in honor of the 1925 battle. Bibliography